The last two anime seasons have been really good in terms of quality shows, whether they be action-packed shows like Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan, a sweet romance like My Dress Up Darling, or a fantasy show like Ranking of Kings. There was something for pretty much everyone. This season looks to be very similar in terms of variety, but a little different at the same time, and I am so excited about that. I wanted to have this video out to you guys last week, but after binging and seemingly figuring out the release date for one of my current favorite anime, Ranking of Kings, I pushed that one out first. Anywho, so I want to start the video with what I think is going to be the dark horse of the spring anime season, and that is Summertime Render. If you're like me and you're a big fan of horror and mystery in general, I think that Summertime Render is going to be perfect for us. From not only the trailer but some of the manga panels that I've seen while researching it, Summertime Render looks like it may be one of the best horror mysteries that we've gotten in a very long time. The anime follows our main character Shinpei as he returns home after hearing about his friend Ushio's death. The funeral goes well enough, but under the surface, something strange is brewing on the island. So far, the animation looks really good, and the music, at least in the trailer, is also really good and very scary. If you have a chance, I highly suggest watching the trailer on your own with sound. Summertime Render is set to have 25 episodes and will be animated by Studio OLM. It is set to air on April 13th. Have you ever wondered to yourself, why has no one ever made an anime that's similar to the movie Mr. and Mrs. Smith? Well, wonder no more, because now we have Spy X Family, and instead of two assassins, there's a spy, an assassin, and a psychic. I know that you're already sold based on that introduction alone, but let me explain the premise anyways. Basically, there are two countries, Vastalis and Astania, that have been at war for some time and are finally about to establish peace between them. And so, to make sure that this goal is achieved, one of the countries organizes an operation to make sure nothing can go wrong. The operation includes creating a fake family, and that is all I want to say without giving too much away. If you really want to know more, go watch the trailer and read the synopsis on livechart.me. The manga for Spy X Family started to see a major spike in popularity in the last 2 years, and if the adaptation does it justice or better, I really suspect that Spy X Family will become an anime that everyone is watching. Spy X Family will have 24 episodes and 2 cores, and will be a collaboration project between Wit Studio and Cloverworks. It is set to air on April 9th. Next, we have the second season of Rising of the Shield Hero. Rising of the Shield Hero is easily one of the best isekai out in my opinion, aside from that time I got reincarnated as a slime in Mushoku Tensei. If you're into isekai and you haven't watched it, what are you doing? And if you just recently started watching isekai because of the overwhelming amount of them that has been put out in the last year, then I recommend making this a priority watch before the second season drops. But for those who have been watching and are curious about what the second season may be about, the second season of Shield Hero will more likely solely cover the Spirit Turtle arc. Originally, while writing this video, I assumed that they would cover both the rebuilding arcs that followed as well, but it looks like they will get their own season. Shield Hero will have 13 episodes and will be a collaboration project between Kinema Citrus and DR Movie. It is set to air on April 6th. Up next is an anime that I also recently binged and now hold near and dear to my heart, that I can definitely say that I love it. And that is the third season of Kaguya-Sama Love is War. Kaguya-Sama is by far one of my favorite anime, and I only recently got into romance and slice of life. I haven't looked back since, and Kaguya-Sama is one of the main reasons why. The anime has a perfect blend of psychology, humor, and romance that all culminate into a really beautiful anime. But enough of me praising it, what is Kaguya-Sama about? Kaguya-Sama is a unique kind of romantic comedy that follows the love battle between Kaguya Shinomiya and Miyuki Shirogane. It does this in a really funny and clever way while simultaneously telling very serious stories about our main cast of characters and having some of the best heart-touching moments that I've seen in a while. As of now, there is no episode count for the third season, but more likely than not, it will be 12 episodes like the 2 previous seasons. It will again be animated by A1 Pictures and is set to air on April 8th. And finally, we have the second season of Komi-San Can't Communicate. This is another one of my favorite series by far. Komi-San follows our main character Komi, whose main goal is to make 100 friends, but her crippling social anxiety gets in her way. The series also follows Tadano and their classmates. It's pretty similar to Kaguya-Sama aside from the love battle in Kaguya-Sama and Komi-san's crippling social anxiety. If you haven't seen it or didn't know where to watch, it's airing on Netflix only right now. This series also has yet to release a synopsis, but it's sure to be filled with as many hilarious and really sweet moments as the first season. The animation and soundtrack are also both really good. So there's nothing really not to like about the series, and there's nothing really stopping you from watching it other than a Netflix subscription. While there is no episode list either, it can be assumed that Komi-San Season 2 will only have 12 episodes, just like the first season. Komi-San will again be animated by Studio OLM and is set to air on April 6th. That'll do it for this one. Tell me, what do you guys think are some of the best shows coming this spring season? I also want to thank everyone for their support so far. It means the world to me. I can't do it without you, and I can't wait to keep growing with you and hopefully give you more content that you want to see. And as always, if you like the video, I would greatly appreciate a like. It not only shows me that you're enjoying a specific kind of content, but also helps me get recommended. Anywho, I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day. This has been Keith. Peace.